You like YouTube, that's why you're here. Chances are, if I were to guess, you're probably watching this video on your phone or computer. I mean, this is where most people watch YouTube anyway, but you can pretty much watch and bring me with you anywhere. Your TV, your smart fridge, your DS, your house. Hi. Regardless of where you watch YouTube though, you have a preferred device to watch it on. Personally, I tend to watch videos either on my phone or TV. Ironically, the biggest and smallest screens I have. I like videos on my phone because I can watch them just about anywhere. And I like videos on my TV because I can see the detail the creators put into the videos and see them like a show. The same can be said about gaming. Just as we like watching shows and movies in certain areas, we also like playing our games on certain devices. The only difference is that the console you decide to play a game on has a much greater impact on your experience than simply watching a movie. It's like saying you couldn't watch Interstellar on your DVD player because it doesn't have enough space or is laggy. As silly as it may sound to some, the console or device you choose to play a game on can have a serious impact on one's experience with a game. That's why I decided to make this video, to explain what should be taken into account when getting a game, whether it's for yourself or someone else. For this video, I'll be taking a look at 3 different games and comparing them on different devices in order to see which console worked best for these games. These games were chosen in order to offer a wide range of games, from those that could take up a lot of memory to others that could be played on a fridge. For our first game, let's take a look at Minecraft. While it's not a huge game by any means, the device you play Minecraft on should be thought about. Just look at how many editions of Minecraft there are. Minecraft Classic, Java and Bedrock, Mobile, Xbox, PlayStation, the Nintendo Switch, even the Chromebook has Minecraft. I honestly didn't think there were that many Minecraft editions, but clearly I was wrong. So let's take a deeper look and see if Minecraft runs better on a PlayStation 5 or my computer. Now, I played Minecraft the most on my PlayStation growing up, and I hardly had any issues. I was able to do what I want, which was pretty much build in creative mode. I wasn't very good at survival mode, regardless of the device I used. Now, the firmware needed to actually run the game isn't much of a worry here. Minecraft is able to run perfectly fine on modern consoles. Sure, if I try to crank up the render distance and load in as much of the game as possible, it does tend to lag, but overall, this version works just fine. The only downside seems to be with online play, but that's not really the main focus here. I just want to see how the game handles on different devices, and in this case, Minecraft on consoles passes. Minecraft on computers is a completely different story though. Minecraft for PC is where most of the Minecraft team puts their focus. Hate to say it, console players, but it's true. Whenever a new release or update is announced, it's usually considered to be on the PC first. There's a ton of content that's available here for Minecraft that isn't for other consoles, or any other device for that matter. I remember trying to find out how to use the command block on my PlayStation version of Minecraft, only to learn later that it isn't there. Well, I take that back. Technically, you could get maps and command blocks on Minecraft, but you essentially needed to hack your console to do that with a flash drive and different programs on the... Look, I was not getting involved in any of that. The PC version of Minecraft is what most people think of when they think of Minecraft. And it's no wonder why, from mods to maps to servers, it's clear that the PC version wins, by far. Also, not that Minecraft really needs a lot of frames, but to have a game reach over 200 frames per second is a first for me. You're able to do so much more in the PC version of Minecraft than on the console. This is also where I want to mention that, for those thinking of which version of a game to get, it's important to do your research and figure out what's included or lacking in different versions. Minecraft is playable on just about anything at this point, but that doesn't mean that each version is the same. Just take a look at the 3DS version. It doesn't look or play anything like the others. Just something to keep in mind as we keep going. Now, what about Street Fighter? Street Fighter has been around for years, with many following the series over the years and seeing how it's changed. The Street Fighter formula has been a proven one that works for many. They don't need to change much because It's Street Fighter. But what about making it more accessible? Before we look into that, let's look at how Street Fighter plays on consoles. Street Fighter 4 is available on both consoles and mobile, so it seemed like a fair comparison. On the console, Street Fighter had no problem running. The lighting isn't the best, but that's really the only thing I can say that looks out of place. These animations are incredibly smooth though. I mean, just look at those backgrounds. Depending on how you play or attack your opponent, the background moves. Sure, it's aged, but it still looks and plays great. Now, the mobile version...
Is this how you get your sick kicks?
What? It's just an ordinary crabby... Oh my goodness! Squidward!
They killed it, and not in the good kind of way. Like they shot it in the leg and told it to keep going. This is pitiful. First off, those animations from before... Yeah, they're just bad now. I guess they're not awful, but you can tell this wasn't a game made for phones. The backgrounds also don't move anymore, they're just watching you fight. Shocked at the horrors they're witnessing. This is probably a good time to also mention the controls. Needless to say, because this is on a phone, there's touch controls. That's not to say that that's a bad thing, but for a fighting game where you need to see the screen and your hands are taking up a good portion of it, yeah, it can be a challenge to play some of these games. You're also not able to make as quick decisions as you are with an actual controller like on a console. Depending on what device you play on, you'll have to get accustomed to a different control style. A video for another time, but understanding the controls for a certain game can take time. In this case, the console version wins, there's not a doubt in my mind about that. The controls are designed for a fighting game, while the mobile version, it just doesn't work.
You win!
For our last game, let's look beyond just consoles. I also want to give mobile another chance, so let's try to find a good game. There's a lot of great games on mobile, like Crossy Road. Most games for phones are designed just for small breaks in between doing something, and Crossy Road demonstrates that perfectly. There's nothing complicated here. It's essentially Infinite Frogger, where you go down an endless path avoiding anything that might kill you. It's a cute game, nothing crazy about it, except for where you can play it. Crossy Road is available for mobile and a TV. On certain smart TVs, you're able to download Crossy Road and play the same game. Only this time, it's big. You play with the remote of the TV and honestly, it actually runs really well. There isn't anything that I can see wrong with this version. It's the same game, only bigger. In this case, it's actually a tie. At the end of the day, when picking a game to play, it's important to determine which device you want to play on. Many find consoles a good place to start, while others think computers, when in reality, there's a lot more than just those places to start. I might talk about how controllers play a role for games in the future, so subscribe for that and more. But for today, just know that your journey into gaming could start anywhere. From a phone, to a console, to a TV, to yes, even a fridge. Do your research and figure out where you want to play your games. Now, that's just what I think about gaming on different devices, but what about you? Where do you like to play your games? Let me know in the comments. Anyway guys, thank you for watching this video, and remember to chase the chaos.